Malik, what are we expecting this time around? The numbers have gone up.
Yeah, we're talking about 796,929 registered voters to partake in this presidential election. It's a very meaningful, large number of registered voters. Let us only hope that this time round we do not have to see a repetition of 2006, where 41% of the eligible voters did not vote this time round. So most of the time I'm sure the IEC in their voter sensitization, and of course the National Council for Civic Education, and on my own very talk show, Weekend News Upbeat, I have been propagating the fact that this time round Gambians should come out and vote massively. There should not be anything like complacency that whoever is going to win is going to win, so I'm not going to vote. Neither should we see people saying, well, I do not see a credible person to vote for, so I'm not going to vote. If you don't vote, you don't have a say in the government. If they're talking about unemployment, you don't have a right to say because you did not participate in the process. So this time around, we're looking at the voter participation to increase and cover the deficit of 2006. Absolutely, this is what I'm looking for. And from what I have seen, I think there has been a massive turnout, but the night will speak of itself.
Well, thank you, Marcel. Before I go to Dauda, I have to come to Marcel first. Dauda, we would want to know probably how much has been done in terms of voter sensitization, voter education, and all those things. Fine, I'm coming to that. Marcel, there is this problem. Some call it voter apathy. In our case, you don't call it that.
No. Precisely, I do not call it voter apathy.
But it's a global trend.
Well, the point is that in 2006, the voter turnout percentage fluctuated between 50 and 65%. Now, that's very low. But that might have been voter apathy in 2006. It might have been voter apathy. But I want to see 2011, not as voter apathy, but voter complacency or indifference.
Yeah, but what do you expect?
I'm expecting a light turnout. But if it does not happen, then what Malik suggested, that voters who should have voted from any party,
yeah, but
say my candidate is going to win anyway, so I'm not bothering to vote. Or my candidate is going to lose, or that candidate is going to win, so I'm not going to vote.
So in that is between indifference and complacency.
Yeah.
I agree very well with Mr. Masi. Both complacency and indifference.
Dauda, how much has been done? There's talk of less activity in terms of voter education, in terms of political awareness creation. Probably you need to throw a little bit more light.
Yes, actually, I'll add my voice to greet the audience that are watching and listening to the program. And like the veteran said, it's nice to be back. With voter education and political awareness creation, these are ongoing processes. And for the National Council for Civic Education, I'm not sure whether I can speak for them now. I left them in March. But I'm aware of the activities that were going on. The institution has been out and around the country conducting a lot of public sensitization in the regions. And I'm aware of IEC also has conducted a lot of awareness creation. And I'm aware of other non-governmental organizations in the country who also spend some resources and time and energy going around to talk to Gambian people. But I would want to look at it a little bit before that, because the National Council for Civic Education, my former employers, is an institution that specializes only in creating awareness, and their work has been going on over the years. So some of the awareness that we are seeing here, they might not claim the credit all that belongs to them, because there are many players. But I think Gambians' level of awareness have actually gone up significantly, where Gambians were, say 10 years ago, and where they are now, their level of awareness has increased a lot. So if whatever the night is going to show Keba, whether high or low turnout, I would not want to attribute that to ignorance. No, not at all. I don't think that would be a key factor anymore here.
What would be the most palpable explanation?
Yeah, maybe like issues coming from Malik, Marcel. We would look at some of the issues there because last election.
If you tell me it's between complacency and indifference,
yeah,
still you need to explain why people are complacent or people are indifferent.
Some people consider it a fait accompli. It's a done deal.
Conclusion.
Yeah, it's a done deal. So I just don't need to go and vote. Whichever way you think it is a done deal. But you don't have to sit home because you think the game is over. You just have to go and
That's in the case of complacency.
Maybe.
Then
yeah.
indifference?
Indifference, I don't know. Malik is the author of that phrase.
So probably the other guy is going to win, so why would I bother?
Well, yeah, absolutely so. He's going to win, so why bother myself to go and vote when I know I'm putting my vote for someone else that is not going to win? So that is indifference, meaning that X is going to win and I belong to Y. Me knowing that X is going to win, why should I bother myself and go and drop my ballot in the drain? It comes down to that at the bottom line.
Thank you, Malik. I think we have the first few results coming in. I would fire my question. Then when we come back, we can answer the question. In the absence of credible opinion polls, public opinion sampling, it's difficult to gauge the outcome or predict to read anything into this thing. In our part of the world, we don't have these things, but it's still you're able to predict probably the outcome of these things. How do you test loyalty and support here?
It's a very difficult. It's a very difficult question.
The answer comes.
The answer comes as the results come in.
We will, for now, join Alhaji Serin Fai at the Independent Electoral Office headquarters, the election house. The first results have now come in. We join Serin Fai at the IEC election house.
Good evening and welcome to Election House on Bethel Hardin Highway. We are here to bring you results of the presidential elections in the Gambia, and in the election house here on Bethel Hardin Highway, we are here with our colleagues from the press and also representatives of the political parties, and our chairman of the Independent Electoral Commission, Haji Mohamed Creo, has